Hi guys, welcome back to another wonderful edition of The Big Shift. I have a wonderful friend of mine, a very senior celebrity lawyer. You would have seen some of the interviews we had before with Mahtab. He's quite a character. You know, he knows absolutely everyone out there. And welcome, Mahtab.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Very kind of you to have me on your program.
I want to ask you the question. You work with all the champions of the day, you know, you're well known for that. Other celebrities as well, especially in the boxing, sporting world. But I want to ask you the question that everyone's asking. Wilder, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, what's going on with these guys?
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
Well, as you know, they've had two fights so far. The first fight was declared a draw, but that meant that Wilder actually got to keep his title. And they were scheduled for a rematch. The rematch happened, and what happened with the rematch was that Tyson Fury actually totally changed his style of boxing, and he completely sort of gazumped Wilder into not knowing what to do. He was just caught out by that change in strategy, and so Tyson Fury won that. Now, since he won it, people have been, well, because of COVID-19, there's been delays and all that, and the third trilogy hasn't happened yet because Tyson Fury's team are saying, well, he had a specific time frame within which to, have that date set, and that time went by and he hasn't done it. Well, whereas Wilder's saying, well, no, we're always entitled to have that rematch, and that's what's going on at the moment. Now, the thing is, everyone is interested in having Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. That's something which is, being planned. But with Wilder, I personally think, I personally think that what he should have done is he should have actually gone down to cruiserweight. Because it's only just above the 200-pound limit. So it wouldn't be, I think, too difficult for him to go down to cruiserweight, and he would rule the cruiserweight division because he's such a powerful puncher. So my personal advice to him would have been go down to cruiserweight, have a few fights at cruiserweight, go for the title, because being an ex-world WBC champion, he could actually go for the cruiserweight world title very quickly. He'd be sort of accelerated to that position and get his confidence back, because his confidence has been, the stuffing has been beaten out by Tyson Fury in the rematch. So he's got to get that confidence back. And I personally think that he ought to go down to cruiserweight, which is the next weight division down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go for one of the titles there, which I'm sure he win, fairly easily, and then come back up again, then challenge with that renewed confidence, challenge. Whereas what he's doing is just moping at the moment and saying, I lost because my suit was too heavy, or there was something in the water, or this and that. This is not good for his reputation. He's just.
Yeah, I mean, the first fight they had was, we know what happened there. The second one, I have to say, Tyson Fury beat him conclusively there.
Oh yeah,
he really did. Right. He took a beating there.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. The third one. So really, how's it going to go? Really narrow it. Who's going to win, Mahtab?
Well,
how long is it going to go?
Yeah, the third one, really and truly, I don't really see much of a different result from the second one. Only if Wilder gets his confidence back. He has to get his confidence back. He cannot go back to the same ring with Tyson Fury, not having regained his confidence, because that was very, very badly beaten out of him. So he's going to go there with questions in his mind. He needs to get that confidence back, and that would mean him being a champion again. But when a champion fights a champion, it's different than from the loser fighting a champion. So that's why my suggestion would have been that he goes down to cruiserweight, has 3 or 4 fights or whatever, gets a title, then comes back up again to heavyweight, and that would be far, far better for him. And he'd probably make more money that way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, as a fighter, as in anything, most things, to be fair, the main person you're fighting is yourself.
Yeah.
When you've conquered yourself and you know what you're doing, and you have the end in mind, and you're there, then this is the battle.
Oh yes. Right.
This is the threshold of winning, right?
Oh yeah, sure. And of course, the Joshua Fury fight is obviously the other big one.
What do you think about that? Do you think it's going to happen? We hear all this, you know. He calls him out. I mean, we know the boxing world from the back end as well, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, we know the big promoters and the big trainers.
That's right.
Is it actually going to happen?
Well, I think there are a few stumbling blocks in the sense that Alexander Usyk, who is the mandatory WBO contender, he is saying that he wants to have a go at winning the WBO bout, which Joshua has. And so he's put a bit of a spanner in the works. So unless he gets paid off and steps aside, you know, it's going to be difficult for Joshua to fight Tyson Fury whilst that's going on. So somehow they're going to resolve that. So once that gets resolved, then Joshua can, you know, fight Tyson Fury, and that would be a very interesting fight. I think Joshua can win it, but he has to contact me, and I'll tell him the secret how to win against Tyson Fury.
Joshua, I hope you're listening. This is the man. You know this man. Get in contact. I'll definitely advise it. Every little bit helps, right? When you fight for so much. Mahtab, thanks.